So David Benavidez beats Ron Ellis with 11th round stoppage. I had this fight ending in 6. I said that David Benavidez would knock out Ron Ellis in the 6th round. So this fight, I got this one wrong. I was off on this one. Much respect to Ron Ellis. He showed that he's tough, durable, decent, a great chin, man. And if you listen, did you hear the corner? When he was in the corner, he said that he didn't feel David Benavidez's power. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess every boxer is different. Some people have different chins. Some might feel power from a puncher more than other people, but that's what he said. He said he didn't feel David Benavidez's power. And he's known for power punch as being a power punch. Look at his KO rating compared to his wins. I think he only had 2 fights. I think go to the decision. I think all the rest were knockouts. What did he do in the fight that I like, man? David Benavidez is just explosive, bro. He's fast, bro. He got wicked speed with those hands, bro. Great combination puncher. He's a good finisher. Knows how to try to get you out of there. He knows how to get you out of there. His body work is just exquisite body work from David Benavidez, bro. Great. His hooks is, man. The dude is dope, man. He's 20. The kid is no joke, man. He is no joke. I've always liked David Benavidez. Just didn't like the fact, his discipline came into play when it came to losing his belt the second time. Then the cocaine issue the first time. But we all human. We human. Sometimes it takes us a few times to learn our lesson with a lot of things in life. Maybe he learned his lesson the last time when he lost his belt the second time. Maybe this right here just was it for him, and he said, "Know what? Nah, we can't do this no more. I gotta stay focused." And hopefully he learned from that. But he was doing beautiful work in there, man. Ron Ellis was giving him some. He was trying, but Ron Ellis, man, he didn't have enough power to keep David Benavidez honest, man. He didn't have the power to keep him off him. He kept going to the ropes because he was getting tired. You could see it. The body shots was wearing him down. If they didn't stop the fight, he probably would have ended up getting knocked out. Maybe it was 1 round left. I think he probably would have survived it, but it was a strong possibility he was gonna get laid out, man. But he was still trying to throw. He was going out on his shield. But his corner was like, man, we got 1 more round. If we don't see something, we gonna throw it in. But they let it go to 11, and the ref stopped it. 'Cause he was getting hit with some fucking uppercuts, bro. I mean, vicious uppercuts, lefts, rights, the body work. But he kept hitting him with his jab. His jab was beautiful this fight. He was just popping Ron Ellis's head back, constantly hitting him with that jab. It was he's dope. He's a great fighter. He's an excellent fighter, man. Now the problem I see, the flaws with David Benavidez, because he has them. He has to work on his head movement, man. His defense, people say deep. He knows how to slip punches when he wants to. Just watch his fights. He can dip, slip punches. He does that, but he walks into a lot of punches. I guess, a fighter. I don't think you should ever take those chances, man. Even with a guy like Ron Ellis, somebody that's not known to punch, that could be a problem, man. Because you walking into punches, or you don't know how to move your head the right way, and then somebody cracks you. It could be somebody that's known to be pillow fisted, and they could hurt you. That's possible. So I think David Benavidez has everything else. He just has to work on his head movement. Definitely his upper body, his head movement. He got to work on that. Because if he fights somebody with some pop, like Canelo, he fought Anthony Durrell has power, and he was getting popped a few times in that fight as well against Anthony Durrell. I was saying that shit during that fight. I'm like, bro, he gotta start moving his head a little bit more, man. And stop taking unnecessary shots. You know, you don't want somebody like Canelo or Charlo to capitalize on something like that. One thing I will say about his speed, bro, I think if Charlo moves up to fight Benavidez at 168, I think there's a strong chance that Charlo might end up getting outboxed, man. The dude is fast, bro. He's fast. Canelo probably end up getting outboxed by him. The dude is fast, bro. I've never seen. He has the best combos I've seen of anybody at 168 currently right now. So I think, listen, if he works on his, that's the biggest problem and flaw I see with David Benavidez is his it's two things. It's his head movement, which is defined as defense, because that's you defending yourself. And second, sometimes his foot placement. You know, he's a power puncher, and you be like, all right, what if he generated? You know, he planted his feet and his legs a little bit different. He got more generated more power off those punches, because Ron Ellis claims he didn't feel his power. So maybe that was the reason why. So maybe he can get more leverage on his punches if, you know, he adjusts his legs and put him in a different type of stance to get more leverage. But shit, man, other fighters say otherwise, man. But he's probably one of those punches where sometimes you don't need to generate. He doesn't need all that space to generate punches. He just has that natural power, you know. But more than anything, it's the head movement. He has to work on that and get that fixed. If he get his head movement down packed, he's gonna be a big problem. I think he's gonna be a big problem because he has a chin. So he's gonna be a problem. I think he does give Canelo Alvarez some problems. I've said that early on, and I think he definitely gives Jamal Charlo some problems. We will have to see if they ever fought, but good scrap. Well, let's see where he goes from here. He's moving one step up to gaining another title shot. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what Canelo does. Remember, Canelo said he's not fighting any more Mexicans, right? Remember that? We'll see if he was just bullshitting or not. But good fight for David Benavidez. Shout out to Ron Ellis. Good scrap. Tough and durable. This has been my prediction. My post-fight thoughts. Let me know what you thought about this fight. Drop a comment below. Like and subscribe and support the channel. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.